Yo, how is it going, everyone? We are back. We are back for more Honkai Star Rail. Welcome, Living Gamer, Scruffy, 7arc. Good to see you, good to see you. Let's get this timer off the screen, shall we? So, I had a think about what I wanted to do, and I decided I want to continue main story. So, that is what we will be doing. Apparently 1.3 is not particularly long, which is fine by me, because I do have other bits I need to get done tonight. So it probably won't be a super big stream. Not sure how long exactly it is, but apparently this is one of the shorter patches. But yeah. And I've scheduled the rest on YouTube if you're interested. So Thursday we'll be doing the companion missions for this patch, and then Saturday 1.4 main story, and Sunday 1.4 companion missions. So that is the plan for the rest of the week. And then the plan for next week is probably to die from the next heat wave, because oh joy of joys, actually let me see if I can just pull it up here just to show you what is currently being reported. Let's get this up. Here we go. Look at this. Weather maps show hottest day in UK history next week. Yay! Well, that is. Oops. What's that? That is just updated yesterday. And yeah, we're apparently going to be getting potentially 41 degrees, the hottest ever. That's next week. Oh boy, I'm really excited for that. Very much looking forward to potentially hitting 41 degrees, the hottest ever day recorded in the UK. So that's, yeah, next week is looking like it's going to be a complete write-off if that is the case, because that's even hotter than the week that we just had that was a complete write-off. So I'm deeply fucking saddened by that. So yeah, just to let you know in advance. What do you mean, Living Gamer? Probably won't be a big stream, average length 3 to 4 hours. Are you saying that's long, or are you saying that's short? I can't tell whether you're implying that's normally a short time or if that's normally a long time. Because streaming 3 to 4 hours for someone who is not a full-time streamer is a long time. If you're a full-time streamer, then sure, do a full, like, 6 to 8 normal days work, as it were, because that's your job. But when it's a side thing, and I'm also doing 2 LPs every single day, and I'm also doing a bunch of other stuff, but 3 to 4 hour stream is a long time. 6 to 7 is way too long to be an average. Got far too much to do 6 to 7 average. Right, missions, here we go. Obsequies? I don't even know what that word is. Performed, a long road ahead. After the end of the grand battle against Fantilia, Fu Xuan called for star skiffs and sent everyone back to Exalting Sanctum. However, all of you still struggle to see the full picture behind the rise of the Ambrosial Arbor and the details concerning your time spent on the Tianzhou. Therefore, you all head to the seat of Divine Foresight to ask for answers. Oh, right. So we did... Yeah, that was this. When we were doing the companion mission in the stream the other day, we did have to run into the opening cutscene for this patch to get to Jing Yuan, who was at the back there. But the main patch, like, cut you off right here and forced you into a cutscene. So we have seen the opening cutscene for that in the last stream. So we continue on from there.
Seriously? Thanking us like that and then immediately sending us on another mission?
It's not a mission. The Stellaron Crisis, the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus Rebellion, the Arbor's Resurrection, not to mention the Antimatter Legion infiltrating the Loufu. All of these incidents need reporting at the highest level for investigation. It's just that, having been in the middle of everything, I'm struggling to keep an accurate perspective. I would appreciate if you could go through it all with me, so that I can reacquaint myself with the finer detail.
Sure.
So,
Hey, Nib.
where should
Funny
we
how
begin?
Greece is cooler than most of Europe, yeah. Oh, man. Let's discuss Fantilia first.
It appears that Fantilia was the mastermind behind
Very
it all.
cool shot.
The Xianzhou warred with the Antimatter Legion in the past, and ever since we have kept a watchful eye on their movements. Few could have foreseen the insidious tactics employed in the execution of their assaults. The Lord Ravager slithered in unnoticed, clandestinely plotting and machinating, and surreptitiously bestowed a Stellaron upon the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. This heinous act instigated an uprising aimed at luring the Loufu into a perilous trap of self-destruction. The present danger posed by the Legion clearly demands a re-evaluation. We should proceed cautiously.
Let's talk about the disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
When the ambrosial arbor was severed by the Rainbow Arbiter thousands of years ago, the abundance became a taboo. Those within the Alchemy Commission, the original masters of the so-called Way of Immortality, were ruined at a stroke. The Commission became a shadow of its former self. Presumably, from that moment on, the seeds of discord for the disciples of Sanctus Medicus had already been planted. Some of them were willing to work with the enemy, acquiring a Stellaron from the Antimatter Legion to try and revive the abundance. They succeeded all right.
Ting-yun!
But why would Fantilia's objective to be to realize their wishes? Those traitors gained nothing. They betrayed the Xianzhou only to become sacrificial offerings in the Lord Ravager's grand scheme.
Let's discuss the Stellaron
The
Hunters.
Stellaron Hunters. We know just as little. But in the Matrix of Prescience, I saw a prophecy that Kafka received from Destiny's slave. Elio foresaw all manner of possibilities for the Loufu. Based on what Kafka knows, and despite everything being under the control of Elio, that prophecy is indeed the most beneficial future for the Loufu. The Stellaron Hunters walked right into our trap, and even gifted allies, in the form of yourselves, to the Xianzhou. That might sound self-interested, but I hope the feeling is mutual. Now that the future has come true, the Xianzhou has discovered the Legion's intentions, and with everyone's help, has imposed a crushing defeat on Fantilia.
It's funny that she said the Stellaron Hunters walked right into the Xianzhou trap, when it's like, not really, because that was part of their plan, right? Elio saw the outcomes. He only gave them the information they needed specifically because he knew that they were going to get... part of the plan was that they'd get interrogated and would have to tell the truth and shit. So he only gave them very specific information. So yeah, I don't know, a bit of a weird weird way for her to word that. Maybe she doesn't realize that that was actually part of their plan, that they'd get captured.
That we may.
You missed reaction to the
But
next
as
snapping scene? Well, it do
logical
be
as things
on
might
the
seem,
live stream tab on
There are
YouTube.
still many details
If you
about
want
which
to,
we're
catch up.
uncertain. For example,
Never delete any
how was
streams.
the Stellaron brought onto the Xianzhou? And who sent it onto Scale Gorge Waterscape? How many disciples of Sanctus Medicus still remain at large? All of this is a mystery. Thus far, we've done our best. I'm submitting my report to the Alliance, and I've already got a plan in mind. All of you will feature in the report. But for the sake of Jingyuan, anything related to Xianzhou internal affairs will have names redacted. I hope you can forgive me.
I was about to make the same request, Master Diviner. Since the Arbor's resurrection, I'm sure the Alliance will be poring over every detail of the report. I fear that if the Astral Express gets dragged into matters, leaving will not be an easy task.
Jingyuan has committed quite a few violations this time around, and I'll have to
The
deal with
Chad.
them one by one.
Just committing multiple violations.
Cloud Knight generals are all such a hassle. Before you leave, please make time to recuperate. If there's anywhere you'd like to visit, feel free to take a look. I must attend to some Cloud Knight matters. Farewell for now. Oh, if you pass through Starskiff Haven, I have something that I hope you can give to Yukong.
Oh yeah? Something Miss Ting-Yun left behind? Aww.
It was all so chaotic. When Phantilia took form, it was as if Ting-Yun vanished.
Yeah, true. We still don't know what happened to her body, do we?
The Cloud Knights were only able to find her fan. She took it with her everywhere. It's currently unclear if Ting-Yun was a puppet manipulated by Phantilia, or if some form of deception was used to cloud her vision. I'm already prepared for the worst. Considering how the Legion operates, I fear the fate of the Skyfaring Commission Ambassador may be a bleak one. As for how matters are handled with regards to Ting-Yun, I believe it's best left to her Foxian kin. I have informed the Skyfaring Commission of the events which took place, and I think it would be best if you were the one to deliver this item to Yukong.
I understand. Leave it with us.
Thank you, Mr. Yang. Now, let me take a look at my remaining duties for the day. It's quite the list. It's getting late. If you need me, I'll be in the Divination Commission Conclave Hall.
Alrighty. Fan with plain carp print. The fan Ting-Yun carried on her person. It used to be a pair, but one had gone missing. Optional, plan for the future after discussions with your companions. Sup, girl?
Oh, well, we had a lot of stumbles along the way, but we still managed to kick butt and save the Loufu without breaking a sweat. Feels kind of surreal.
I feel like we did, in fact, break a sweat against Phantilia. I'm pretty sure that was not just like a pushover. You still can't understand why half the Shinjo story is in companion quest. Yeah, we've got tomorrow. I think we've got a March and a Dan companion quest, and then when I was looking ahead for scheduling the streams, I think on Sunday the 1.4 companion quest is a Jingliu companion quest. So yeah, lots of stuff on the Loufu with them. What day does a week start for you guys? I mean, Monday, right? Saturday and Sunday are the weekend. And after it ends, you have the beginning of the week, which is Monday. We're just mere puppets of the Stellaron Hunters.
No way! Everything good has come our way due to our hard work. I'm not letting them take any of the credit. It may seem like the Stellaron Hunters are controlling everything, but we create our own future. No matter how powerful they are, they can't make a future that doesn't exist come true. Since showing up, we've saved a lot of people and averted disaster for the whole Xianzhou. Who cares whether someone or something was directing it? Be happy.
Don't worry. Be happy. What are your plans from here?
Actually, I was wondering if Diviner Fu could do me a favor. The Matrix of Prescience has amazing powers and can iterate and reiterate Kafka's past. So it got me thinking, if I turned the Matrix on me, could it calculate my past?
Why didn't you ask Fu Xuan for help while she was here? That's an interesting thought, though.
Talking about personal stuff like that in front of everyone? It'd be too embarrassing. When you're free, let's go hit up the Divination Commission together and see what Fu Xuan has to say.
Okie dokie. There's Welt around. There's Dan. Oh, there's Welt.
Things have come to a close for now. It's good that you came through unscathed.
Hey, RNG. Yeah, new to HSR. Just doing the 1.3 main story right now. Started, what, must be a couple of weeks ago now, something like that. Thanks for looking out for me, Mr. Yang.
The Master Diviner asked us to pass on this item of Ting-Yun's. I'll go to the Palace of Astrum and meet with Yukong. If neither of you has anything urgent, it'd be best if you came too.
Okie dokie. And then over here we have Dan.
Returning to the Loufu and Scale Gorge waterscape. It's a surreal feeling. I left so...
I realize he's gone back to his original form now.
Who would have thought that
Wonder how often he's gonna
would
pull
draw me
out
back once more.
the upgrade form, because that looked very cool. I definitely like the look of his upgrade form more than the base form. Not that the base form is bad, it's just the upgrade one was so cool. It's not like the Xianzhou has done anything to you ... yet.
There are only a handful of individuals who know my identity now. I do not wish to guess what could occur if word gets out. But at least for now, I'm safe.
What are you going to do next?
I want to meet the current High Elder of the Vidyadhara. It seems I won't be able to cast off Danfeng's negative karma. So I'd like to learn more about his past. I want to find out what I can do to make up for his sins. If you're planning on an extended stay on the Loufu, I'm afraid I won't be able to join you. I'm sorry.
All right. The optional objective is still there. Is there someone else? Who else does it want me to talk to? Plan for the future after discussions with your companions. Like, we've talked to March, we've talked to Dan. Do you want me to talk to you?
The Ambrosial Arbor is dormant. Thanks to everyone's hard-fought battles, the Loufu is safe once more. Before he left, the General told me to handle things at the Seat of Divine Foresight. Fortunately, now that victory has been achieved, the plans we prepared will never see the light of day. However, the General did order that if he were unable to return to duty, then the Master Diviner would take over his duties temporarily.
Is the General okay?
Alas, I'm no healer. I'm afraid I couldn't say. I ordered a military doctor to provide the most comprehensive emergency treatment they could. The Alchemy Commission was caught up in the Sanctus Medicus conspiracy. It took a lot of work to find someone trustworthy enough to heal the General.
If we can help, don't hesitate to ask. I don't know much about medicine, but there are lots of ways to seal wounds and prevent injuries from worsening.
Don't worry. Long-life species are
Bring Natasha
resilient
over
and
from
strong.
Belobog. See what she
The
can
General
do.
will pull through. He's faced down situations 100 times more dangerous than this.
What do you plan on doing with the Ambrosial Arbor?
What do we plan on doing? Thousands of years ago, the Xianzhou Alliance was at its wit's end trying to deal with it. Today, nothing's changed. The Arbor was resurrected. Aside from the Arbiter's Lux arrow, I'm afraid that nothing can materially harm it. We might be able to suppress it with the help of the Vidyadhara, but with internal strife ravaging their ranks, I'm afraid it's a long shot.
If you
Unfortunate.
can locate exactly where the Stellaron is within the Arbor, then the Express might be able to help out.
Thank you for your kind offer, Mr. Yang. But something as important and fundamental as the Ambrosial Arbor will require a meeting and deliberation from the 6 Charioteers.
Chat, remind me what the 6 Charioteers are? Have we heard of that before? Fu Xuan seems to be handling things pretty well.
Better to wait until the Master Diviner has another 20 or 30 years under her belt. Subduing the enemy is one of the most minor parts of a general's work. They have to meet with the Loufu's 6 Charioteers and undergo 10 Lords' Commission inspections, all while dealing with the Xianzhou Alliance's top brass. None of it is easy to navigate, but it's a daily responsibility. The crown of a general sits heavy on the head indeed. Ah, I almost forgot. I need to gather data for the Master Diviner's draft report. Bye for now.
Bye-bye. Nice. Yes, you were the last one. That optional objective has disappeared now. Cool, cool. I was assuming they just meant actual Astral Express companions, but they were including her as well, so sure. Let's teleport on over. Sup, Yukong? We just did Yukong's. Oh,
I see.
and her.
Please extend my
What
regards
was her name
to
again?
the 10 lords.
Began with an X.
I will.
That's it.
Our
Jouer.
condolences, Hellmaster.
We just did Yukong's companion
have
mission the other day.
guests.
That was extremely
I
good.
shall take my leave.
Best companion mission in the game, definitely. So far, at least.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, I would like to thank the crew of the Express for saving the Loufu from the Stellaron crisis.
Madame Yukong must have heard about Miss Tingyun.
Yes, I
Yeah,
have heard.
unfortunate.
Seeing 4 leave, yet only 3 return, was enough for me to know that Fu Xuan's report was indeed correct.
Miss Tingyun left this behind.
Tingyun. I still can't believe it. The whole report reads like a bad joke. It's simply unimaginable. The Antimatter Legion on the Xianzhou, and Tingyun, a Lord Ravager.
Well, not exactly. She was being used as a
Someone who
vessel for
spent over
Vantilia.
30 years working
Tingyun
alongside
herself
me at the
wasn't
Skyfaring
a Lord
Commission.
Ravager.
Turned out to be nothing more than a monster in disguise. What happened to the real Tingyun?
We don't know when she was turned. I mean, you might have been working with the real Tingyun for almost all of that time until, like, the day
I'm
before.
sorry. I understand. It's just hard for me to accept.
I feel like Yukong is immediately jumping to the worst case scenario of what happened.
Thank you for bringing Tingyun's belongings back to the Palace of Astrum. The Stellaron crisis has cost us too many comrades. Brothers, sisters, children. I'd like to invite all of
thanks,
you
Nib.
as witnesses to this war, to a soul-soothing ceremony hosted by the Skyfaring Commission. Will you consider?
I do love getting my soul soothed.
A soul-soothing ceremony?
To put it into short life terms, a
Ah,
funeral.
A funeral, I
You
see.
For long-life species of the Xianzhou, death has always been a distant, mystical concept. Ordinarily, the Ten Lords Commission guides people to the Hall of Karma before any symptoms of Mara are detected. There, they leave behind their lives and wait for their time to come. People are used to a short farewell, as opposed to a tedious burial process. Given our limited lifespans, the only ones who place value on ceremony are us Foxians. Countless Cloud Knights lost their lives or became Mara-struck during the crisis. The Hall of Karma couldn't take them all in, and so they passed away. All of these sudden deaths and unfulfilled wishes remind us that long-life species still live out insignificant and limited lives. By combining Skyfaring Commission technology with Foxian ceremony, we honor those who have passed on. We place items of the dead onto star skiffs and send them out to sail between the stars, to shine brightly among them. It's not just to
Sounds
comfort
nice.
the dead, those souls who can never talk with us again, but also to comfort their surviving relatives, close friends, and indeed all residents of the Xianzhou. It's also my way of saying farewell to Tingyun. I know, I'm selfish.
Nah, that's not
She may not
selfish.
have died a Cloud Knight, but she's still one of us here at the Skyfaring Commission. A victim caught up in a wider conflict.
Yeah, RNG
I'd
chat's
like to
been
hold
keeping me
this
updated on
ceremony as
all
a
the
way of distancing
characters
the
that
memory
are
of
related to
Tingyun
other characters and all that.
and the Lord Ravager who tarnished her identity. I can still hardly believe it. I'll use my own methods to locate Tingyun's whereabouts. At
Hey, Evie,
present,
welcome, welcome.
This is the least I can do for her. I'd like to ask you all to witness this event with me.
Bella, you loved her companion mission as well? Yeah, it was so good. Extremely, extremely good. How can we help?
I've instructed Yen Ming to sort through Ting
Hey,
Yun's
thanks for the follow,
belongings.
RNG.
I hope you can pick some out to place around the star skiff.
Leave this to us. We'll take care of it as per your wishes, Madam Yukong.
Once again, my thanks to all of you. I've asked the judges of the Ten Lords Commission to ratify this soul-soothing ceremony, and have commissioned a special skiff at Stargazer Navalia for the ceremony. If you need anything, that's where I'll be.
Alright. Sort through Ting Yun's things.
You always did say that I like to gossip. And here I am rambling on, proving you right again. If only you were here to cut me off.
Or you could just cut yourself off?
Oh. It's you. For a moment, I thought she'd return. Did the Helm Master send you over?
We're here to help sort out Miss Ting Yun's things. Madame Yukong wants to use some of them for her soul-soothing ceremony.
Well, I've managed to get through pretty much everything. It's all in this box. Please, take your time.
Okay, let's see what there is. An Amicassator's seal, a small box, a knife, a bow, and something wrapped up tight. I wonder what this is. Looks like some kind of antique? But who'd want to hold on to something like this?
Looks very cute.
Ting Yun explained that one to me. It's a folk statuette from Foxian antiquity. They say it can bring wealth if placed correctly.
There's also a note in the package. This is for you, Mr. Yen Ming. Wishing you fortune and success in every endeavor. Yen Ming, it seems like this is a gift for you from Miss Ting Yun.
I remember asking her for one at the time. This is unexpected. I only mentioned it in passing, but she remembered. Ting Yun and I were from different guilds. We were competitors, but also colleagues. When we used to trade in other lands, we would bring back local specialties and distribute them among friends and other guild members. It became a custom. The rivalry between us and the Whistling Flames to be the Skyfaring
Hey,
Commission's
Julie.
top guild
How's it
was
going?
always fierce. We would gift each other all kinds of bizarre oddities. Candy that made your leg hair grow. A violin that could shatter glass with its piercing shriek. Oh, I was completely unprepared for this. I never thought Ting Yun would leave something behind for me that was so sincere and earnest. If I don't return a gift, I'll lose our little duel. But what could I possibly gift her back?
Huh. Besides the seal, the knife, and the bow, none of this seems like something Miss Ting Yun would have kept. I thought she was more about jewelry and beauty. Could there be other things similar to what Yen Ming got? We should take a look.
I want to take a look in that box. I want to take a look at that knife. I want to take a look at that bow. I mean, let's just do top to bottom. If we can do them all, let's look in the box.
There's nothing else.
What's in the
except
box?
a handful of seeds. It looks like there's something printed on
Yeah,
the bottom
Ting
of the
Yun
box.
quest. Oh, I guess.
Sleepless Pearl.
I guess it's essentially a Ting Yun quest. It's 1.3 main story,
Where
but
have I seen that name
it's
before?
basically an epilogue for Ting Yun so far. I want to take a look at the knife.
I can't cook to save my life, but one thing I'm sure of is that's a kitchen knife. I've never seen Miss Ting Yun use anything like that to defend herself. It must be another gift that she never had time to send. There's an ad in the knife case. Spices Supreme. A room alley? Which store is that again?
I want to take a look at that bow.
This bow.
Plucks the
It's a
bowstring.
good bow. It couldn't be meant for me, could it?
Think again. I'm sure you weren't the only archer she knew. No, think again. It was for you.
All right, just kidding. Just trying to liven things up around here.
We should get going.
Do you know where we're supposed to take these things?
Not a clue, mate. The Ambassador's seal, minuscule jade stamp worn by the Ambassadors of the Skyfaring Commission. Small chest to the Sleepless Earl. Kitchen knife sent to Spices Supreme, wrapped in soft silk. And an archery set with supreme balance. Surprisingly, it seems to have been completely handcrafted. No Xianzhou technology was used to create it, and the arrow can't track enemies or automatically make turns. Okay. So let's go over there.
The Sleepless Earl. Was that the name of that tea house at the port when we first got into town?
Is this a little kid that's actually the owner of the Sleepless Earl? Or is this like a Bailu situation where it's like they look young, but actually they're like super old or whatever?
Welcome to the Sleepless Earl. I'm the owner here.
Okay, I mean, she doesn't
Name.
sound like a
How many
kid.
of you are there? Which tea would you like today?
We're here on a gift-giving errand for Miss Ting Yun.
Oh, this is the tea Miss Ting Yun promised to get for me. She really went to another world for me. She's incredible. When I took over this tea house from my parents, I thought I'd shake things up by creating a new tea product. Famous brews like Whale Tide Spring or Vegetations in the Alchemy Cauldron have been around for millennia, and imported mixed teas have also found a niche. Introducing a new product into the industry is really hard. Miss Ting Yun came to the tea house one day and heard about my troubles. She said she could find me a brand new strain during her travels. One that nobody on the Xianzhou had ever tasted. I just thought she was trying to cheer me up. I never thought she'd actually do it. Where is Miss Ting Yun today?
Oh, you don't know? Well, we gotta tell her. I'm afraid Miss Ting Yun is...
Miss Ting Yun.
We found this box of seeds among her belongings. I'm sure Miss Ting Yun would have liked for you to have it.
Thank you. All of you. I think I should give something to Ting Yun in return.
A few moments later, Ming Ming serves the tea she brewed.
Based on her suggestion, I improved the Whale Tide Spring, Emerald Hills, and Dawn Dew strains to make a new variety with a sweet, long-lasting taste. I called it Ting Yun's Blend.
Aww.
Seeing as Ting Yun won't be able to try it, we should drink a cup to her memory.
Man, I'm sad. Ting Yun's blend immediately heals one target ally and unbreaks their neck. Well, that's good.
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like a thorned rose.
Hello.
Oh, how's it going? Did you take some time off? See any more of the Xianzhou?
Have you heard of Spices Supreme?
Isn't that the place on Aurum Alley over in Exalting Sanctum? All the foodies go there. What about it? Planning on treating me to a feast?
Go on.
It's the main commercial street in the Exalting Sanctum. Although it's a lot quieter since the whole Stellaron crisis thing. Tourists fresh off the Starskiff always head to Starwatcher Avenue in Starskiff Haven. It's one of those bustling tourist streets. But if you want the real deal on local snacks, you've gotta get to Aurum Alley. I've marked it out for you on your map. Whenever I'm tired of Celestial Jade or slacking off, I head over for a bowl of Granny Chen's tofu. Darn it, now that you've brought it up, I suddenly don't feel like clocking in for work anymore.
Okay. Oh, we're getting to go through here now? We couldn't go through here before, could we? Pretty sure this was locked off. Nice, new area. With new chests. Woohoo! Gimme, gimme the money.
Spices Supreme. Check out that sign. Here it is.
Yo.
Honored guests, welcome to our humble eatery. What can we get for you today?
We're here on a gift-giving errand for Miss Ting Yun.
Something from Miss Ting Yun for me? Oh, what a precious person she is. A sweet thing like her, gifting me a kitchen knife. When she first ate here, I told her my motto: you can't better your own food unless you taste it. Then she got me to talk about my hunting and cooking experiences out on other worlds. She was captivated. She pestered me about dish after dish. At the end, she mentioned she wanted to get me a gift. A sword for a hero and a knife for a chef. That's how she put it. She probably came across some rare mineral and forged it by hand. Look how sharp it is. I bet it'd cut straight through a Thalassa titanium terrapin shell. Miss Ting Yun is too kind. Who among the Aurum Alley vendors hasn't been spoiled by the generosity of Whistling Flames? Her grand fare puts small merchants like us in touch with big intergalactic vendors. If we're talking gifts, it's us who should be gifting her something. Oh, I heard the trade port is open again for business. Miss Ting Yun must be real busy, right?
Actually, Ting Yun. Ooh. Did I see the new drip marketing? No, I did not.
This is real, right? The monster you mentioned, where did it come from?
This area has a few side quests.
I wish
I imagine most areas have side quests, right?
Cut it to ribbons. Forget it. Matters like these are beyond the control and understanding of a cook like me. Thank you, all of you. Let me prepare a dish for you as a gift from Miss Ting Yun.
Yan Kui goes into the back kitchen and brings out a steaming bowl of food.
It was our chili oil beef offal stew that first attracted Miss Ting Yun to our restaurant. I can't believe that she'll never taste it again. Please, you'll have to eat her share too.
Well, hey, I ain't gonna turn that down.
Bow, I think I know who Miss Ting Yun intended to gift it to.
Yeah.
Mr. Yen Ming said an Ami Cassider will return with a gift for a trusted colleague. The person who Ting Yun trusts the most is Madame Yukong, right?
That area has a lot of side quests, or a lot of side quests have something to do here. Right, I see. Chili oil beef offal stew. Recover 4 technique points. Ooh. Very nice, very nice. Let's do a quick run around, see if we can see any more chests, shall we? If we're leaving immediately. We just arrived.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Oh, that's an exit. Any more chests for me? There's one. That's another exit.
And you will find.
Bum 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 bum. Lovely.
Don't forget to let your friends in
Yoink.
on the action.
Any down here? No, this looks like a dead end, doesn't it? So many amazing Scott memories from this place. Don't think I know who that is. Yoink. Okay, was that a full loop? What's the number saying up here? Hey, 7 out of 7. Nice. Map clear. Oh, hello. Look where we're teleporting to. There's 2 puzzles right here that I haven't done. Let's get them complete. Let's get them complete. Wait, where was it? Oh, right, it didn't teleport me exactly there. So to the right and down the end. Let's do this side first, I guess, because that one's... Oh, wait, can we not? Oh, we can't... Huh? We can't get down here? Oh, never mind. I'm stupid. It's over the other bit. Dope. Unlock that. One of these, let's see how quickly we can get this one sorted. Okay, so we have just the middle ring, and then we have middle and no, sorry, just the inner ring, and then middle and outer, and then inner and outer. Okay, so I mean, this one is, we can do that on its own, so that's not important. So these ones are important. Okay, that is the only that one affects the middle layer, which means that we have to leave the middle layer like that. And then we do this one until this one is in, and then we do the middle one on its own. There we go. Easy game. Nether Scythe, welcome. You are indeed new here. First time chatter, says the old Twitch screen. Glad to have ya. Yoink.
Perhaps there's more than one right answer. Seek, and you will find.
Another cheeky 20. Now, question is, will it let me try and grab the other one over there, or is it going to suck me into a cutscene? What do we reckon? What do we reckon? Also, is there any chest or anything to grab around here? Doesn't seem like it. Have I been down here?
Stream 4.
Ah, there's one of you. Open that up, I guess. Is there a reason to be in here?
Stream 4. Gleam of old blades.
Have I never been... Is this a section I got to a different way previously? Yeah, I've been here previously. Okay, that was just opening a door. Cool, cool, cool. All right, Mr. Birdie, show me where we're going. Oh, fuck, we're going back this way. God damn it. God damn it. You're the world's unluckiest HSR player ever? Oh, why is that?
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Right, head back towards the main quest. Your relics always roll defense percent. Unfortunate. Surely the defense percent meta is just around the corner. Okay, what do we got? We've got, again, just the inner, just the middle, and outer and inner. Okay, so this one has to be like that. And then the other two literally just move on their own, so that's the easiest one ever. Yoink.
Life is a puzzle in and of itself. Seek, and you will find.
Lovely. Right. Hello. How's it going, Yukong?
What brings you here?
We're here to pass on a gift from Miss Ting Yun.
This bow. Did Ting Yun pick it out for me? She understood my pain. It's a shame I can no longer do anything for her. 30 years ago, I fought in a terrible war. My comrade and I set sail together.
This is what we learned about in her companion quest.
The scars of that war never truly healed. Still, the Loufu traced out its arc of recovery.
Good luck, Nether Scythe.
To trade. I felt tired of voyaging, like I'd lost the courage to pull on a bowstring ever again.
Aww.
I hid away in the Skyfaring Commission and buried myself in work, never wanting to see the sky again. Despite rising to Helm Master, my military career hadn't prepared me for the type of meticulous planning work now confronting me. Ting Yun, on the other hand, was a born merchant, always discussing business matters with me and offering up advice, even if she was my subordinate. She never fought alongside me on the battlefield, but in her own way, she became a comrade in arms. Without the help of Ting Yun and the Guild, the Loufu would not have been able to recover in the space of just 30 short years. I used to think that the Xianzhou had changed with the times. Geniuses like Ting Yun were the future for the Skyfaring Commission's next generation. They would bring prosperity to the Loufu. I was only ever suited to the flames of war.
Not true.
I was wrong. Only when the last minions of the Antimatter Legion are wiped out will I become useless to the Xianzhou. The Xianzhou needs people like me. Those willing to cruise the sky and fight the flames. The star skiff is ready for the ceremony now. Everyone, please place your objects aboard the star skiff.
Wait! Wait for me!
Oh, hey.
Miss Ting Yun prepared a gift for me. As a fellow ambassador, I cannot fail to honor our custom.
Yanming, what is it that you've prepared?
I've brought a paper kite. I know it may seem simple compared to the precious items that Ting Yun gifted others in the past, but it has a deeper meaning.
Do tell.
I heard that Foxians have a tradition where paper kites are used to comfort the souls of pilots who can no longer take to the sky.
Hey, New Britain.
Ting Yun
Doing pretty
and I
good,
were
thanks. How are
never
you?
Pilots in the strictest sense of the word, but we spent much of our lives out among the stars. For her to be able to take wing once again,
You're doing well? Nice.
would make
Glad to
her
hear.
very happy.
Soul-soothing paper kite, commemorating the pilot who can no longer fly. Aww. Dude, I can't believe, I really wasn't expecting this main quest to just be like the funeral. It's like just such a big focus. Select which of the gifts returned by the people you wish to place into the ceremony star skiff. Can we not place all of them? Can we talk any more?
Paper kites are often gifted to children, but as a symbol of spreading one's wings and soaring high up into the sky, they are also a comfort to Foxian pilots. It's an old tradition that's carried on to this day.
If you're ready, please select a few items to place aboard the star skiff.
She's got a really nice voice, doesn't she? Okay.
Out of all this stuff we've got, what do you think we should place on the star skiff?
I mean, everything. Soul-soothing paper kite.
This time, we needn't compete.
Surely we can do it all, right?
fly on to other distant worlds.
Yeah, we can do it all. Ambassador's seal.
Thank you for everything you've done for the Skyfaring Commission and the Loufu. This small seal is the foundation of the Xianzhou's prosperity.
The tea named after her.
This is the tea that Meng Ming has made, especially named after you.
And her favorite dish.
This is a gift from Miss Yensui on behalf of all the restaurants on Arum Alley. You're going to love this.
The Skyfaring Commission shall never forget you, Ting-Yun. I will seek out the truth. And if it is discovered that you were taken from us, I swear to avenge your unjust end. It is time for the soul-soothing ceremony. Please make your way to Earthrise Agora in Starskiff Haven.
Okie dokie. Oh, we got a bot in chat. Time to kill the bot. Boom. Deceased. What's my favorite element so far? Like gameplay element? Not sure. Lightning's cool. Whatever it's called. What's the? I don't even know what's the actual name for it. Is it just like electricity, or I'm not sure if it has a funny specific name. Yeah, it's just lightning. Okay. So favorite element. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, the ones that aren't actually common elements, obviously like lightning, fire, ice, wind, are all like normal things, but like quantum and imaginary are more interesting, I guess, because they're not normal things. But yeah, I can't say I've put too much thought into what elements they have. Right, where are we going? Starskiff Haven.
This haven of memories.
Pretty. Oh, hey, friends. Jingyuan, Yanqing.
General, the ceremony is finished. You should take a rest.
Not yet. I have things I wish to convey to my astral friends. My apologies I couldn't get to you any sooner. Yanqing made sure that I was fully recuperated. Before you leave the Loufu, there are two things I wish to gift the Express.
Oh, yeah?
What, 2 gifts? Has his conscience finally gotten the better of him? Is he going to make up for all our hard work along the way?
I'd like some free real estate, please.
Please. Let us reconvene at the seat of divine foresight.
Alrighty. Quantums are mainly debuff supports. From your experience, it was Silwolf. Imaginary are like debuff DPS. Favorite, it's your favorite mainly because your first 5-star was Welt. Yeah, we've seen Welt's animations. He has very cool animations. I have been very much hoping that we would get him because he is good for the old Acheron here as a teammate. But instead, we pulled Bailu, and then we pulled Bailu a second time. So fuck me.
Present company is gathered to reiterate the Xianzhou Loufu's esteemed gratitude for the magnanimous actions of the Nameless. I am sure Lady Fu has given voice to this already, but the Loufu is greatly indebted to you. Therefore, on behalf of the Loufu Cloud Knights, I hereby present you with a jade abacus, a symbol of our allied friendship.
Pog? Is this a souvenir? Yeah, the child.
could indeed be considered a souvenir of a certain variety, but not one you could find in a gift store. Back when the Alliance was first established, all those thousands of years ago, the Xianzhou ships swore an oath, etching the record into a jade abacus. The world may crumble, and the heavens may fall, but this oath shall never be broken.
What is the oath?
The same is true of this jade abacus. It is a record of the Loufu Cloud Knight's promise to the crew of the Astral Express. It is also a beacon. Grip it tightly, and it will send a message to the jade abacus here, in my hand.
Oh?
No matter how astronomically distant you are, the Loufu Cloud Knights will always come to the aid of the crew, whatever your need may be.
Okay, very nice.
Wow, now that's what I call a payoff.
That will certainly come in handy at some point.
Of course, I trust that such an important article will not be used for trivial or inappropriate circumstances. I hope you can understand.
Yep, got it. Say no more. Sure thing.
Thank you for your generosity, General.
Dan Heng.
General.
In accordance with the edict of the Ten Lords Commission, I am hereby authorized to relieve your banishment decree.
Damn,
From
that's
this
big.
day henceforth, you may come and go freely on the Loufu.
Nice!
Not a complete surprise.
But I must remind you that the crimes of Don Feng have had far-reaching implications. And some people, such as those in Scale Gorge Waterscape, will not be much moved by the issuance of a paper edict. While I can guarantee your freedom to come and go as you please, I cannot guarantee your safety.
Don't worry.
Again,
we can guarantee
I
our
hope
own
you can
safety.
understand.
I understand.
This issuing of gifts brings with it a sense of relief. Even my wound is feeling much improved.
Good.
The occasion calls for a line or two of poetry. Though I feel my efforts would be overshadowed by the erudition of Lady Fu. Another time, perhaps. The Express and its passengers have a long voyage ahead of them. May that voyage be smooth and untrammeled. I bid you farewell.
Adios, amigo. The Jade Abacus of Allying Oath. One half of the Jade Abacus of Allying Oath gifted to you by Jing Yuan. Hold on to the Jade Abacus and send out information, and the other half will immediately receive it. No matter the distance, the Loufu Cloud Knights will surely arrive at your side and carry out your request. Damn. That does seem pretty powerful. I'm leaving the Loufu.
So soon? I wanted to help the General, but things didn't turn out how I wanted them to be. I've learned my lesson. Also, I have a rather abrupt request. After fighting Dan Heng, I feel like my skills are lacking somewhere. If you have any time to coach me...
I think Dan Heng is a better match for you.
I'm worried that he still holds some grudge against me. But to be honest, I'd love to have another spar with him. Safe travels.
Cheers, bro. Oh, hey, Jin. Coming by to mention that the newest video has the wrong title? Fuck my life. One sec. Oh, let me see. What did I fucking do? Oh, I called it Trials in the Sky when it's a fucking Adventures of Elliot one? God damn it. Well, give me a moment, guys. Just gotta update that. Thanks for letting me know, Jin. Okay, that should be all updated. Video was only live for 5 minutes with the wrong title, so... not the end of the world, I guess. fuck's sake. Oh, man. Still getting used to my new process of how I'm doing videos. Now that I'm recording on PC, I probably need to move over more of my stuff from my laptop to my PC or something, because I'm like, now that I'm recording the videos on the PC now, but I'm still doing all the thumbnails and tags and everything from my laptop, but I keep forgetting things, so I don't know, maybe I need to try and move more of it over so I'm doing it all in one go when I upload the video or something. Anyway, is this new? What's this? General's Diary 3. Hey, Rebus. The food expenses are gradually becoming unsustainable. I thought that there must be some way to deal with this, so I brought in a healer from the Alchemy Commission to check on wave-treading Snow Lion. Sorry, Qingzhu, I'm horrible at naming. The healer's consultation was fruitless, instead suggesting we try some genetic testing. I agreed. The results were in line with its food intake. As expected, it was not a Grimmelkin after all, let alone an ordinary house cat. It was a lion, hence the name change from Mimi to wave-treading Snow Lion. However, this fact did not affect its usual Grimmelkin-like behavior. Whenever Snow Lion is free, it usually is, it either scratches the silk curtains or rips the felt, or engorges itself on its specially prepared schizonapita? I've never heard of a word that begins with schizo and doesn't end with phrenia. Schizonapita, sure. Of course, Qingzhu's effort cannot be overstated. She's really trained it well, but sometimes it unfortunately gets in the way of official business. All that aside, the top priority now should be to find ways to reduce the food expenditure. I'm afraid this will take some time to figure out. Nib, from a more point of view, from a more what point of view? Quantum and imaginary. Lore point of view, right. Quantum and imaginary are the most important elements due to their connection to the Sea of Quanta and Imaginary Tree. Concepts referenced in HSR but not explored, but they're a big deal in HI3. Right, right. Okay, you do not want to actually talk, I guess. I'm just strolling about. She's not voiced, so this isn't part of the quest. But it is like giving me actual dialogue options. She wants me to become a cleaner. No, I'm good. You've got an attitude issue. I've been dealing with military affairs and wars for so many centuries that I don't really get a chance to communicate with idlers like yourself. I'm sorry for offending you. Alright, fine. I'll let up on you. You're one of Jing Yuan's guests, after all. My name's Qingzhu, and I'm a counselor here. I know, we've spoken multiple times. That's weird. Okay. And I get a thing for talking to you this time? Okay. Who else is an optional person? I guess, so it wants me to talk to Welt for the main one, so we'll talk to Dan first.
Himiko messaged me. The Express detected the Jade Gates reopening.
I just did all of them?
She asked whether we'd be heading back anytime soon.
God damn it. I could have talked to some other people.
She was also asking after you, Dan Heng. I think it'd be best if you update her in person, don't you think?
She must have been worried. I'll return to the train and put her mind at rest.
Himiko must be eager to hear about what we've been up to on this mission too, right? Hang on. Oh, how could I forget? We should bring something back for the conductor. Have you got any unfinished business on the Xianzhou?
I'd like to visit some of the friends we made along the way.
Oh yeah, there are some people we haven't said goodbye to yet.
Fine, fine. Dan Heng and I will go back to the Express. The two of you come back soon, okay?
Don't worry, Mr. Yang.
Nice. Okay, we didn't lose the opportunity. So return to the Express is the main bit, so we want to do the optional bit. Let's talk to everyone here.
When I left the train, I only had time to say a quick goodbye to Himiko. I should go back and give her an update. And thank her for her guidance.
You've been through a lot here, haven't you, Dan?
Dan Heng and I will go back to the Express first. You and March finish up here and come back soon, all right?
And March?
We've been so busy running around in circles, we haven't gotten the chance to say goodbye to friends we've just met. I feel like parting is still such sweet sorrow. Who should I go to first? The Master Diviner? Jingche? The Miracle Doctor? Or what about Master Gongshu? Shall we go and meet them all?
Are they marked on the map? Because I have no idea where half these people are. No, they're not, by the looks of it. It's just giving me the Astral Express marker, but not telling me where all these people it wants me to go speak to would be. What's that? Is that a puzzle thing? Oh, well, that's fucking handy. I was like, what is this puzzle? And it's Fu Xuan.
Are you
Perfect.
here to say goodbye?
I'm leaving the Loufu.
There's no need to be so anxious. I predict that you will return to the Xianzhou often, and you will definitely continue to trouble us when you do. Therefore...
Oh, thanks, Dreams.
Forget about any farewells.
Even if I do return, this is still a farewell, right?
Alright, okay, I understand. I wish your travels be fleeting of foot, and may your crises be effortlessly resolved.
Cheers. Anything else to say?
May your travels be fleeting of...
No. What is this? Records of Mingwei divinations. Divination Commission orderly calculations place this prediction between the wind and water trigrams neutral without misfortune. Previous hexagrams suggesting temporary dismissals or enforcement of staff vacation can avoid catastrophe. There are no vacations coming up at the Divination Commission. Now that's a strange result. There have been many strange conclusions predicted recently. Should we look into inspecting and tuning up the matrix of prescience? Wonder what's going wrong with that. Why is that acting weird then? Is it you? You're this puzzle thing? You manage the matrix of prescience. They put a child in charge? I'm older than you. Master Diviner... Hang on, let me just pause that. Master Diviner tells me you are an esteemed guest of the Loufu and that we should do our best to comply with your requests. So if there's anything I can do for you, feel free to look for me. What are you doing? The Master Diviner assigned me to maintain the Matrix of Prescience, one task of which is routine divinations. But just like sharpening a blade, the Matrix of Prescience needs frequent operation so it can be ready for divination at any time. A thought suddenly pops into Huixing's head, and she looks at you up and down. By the way, the craftsman responsible for the maintenance of the Matrix of Prescience isn't here at the moment. Could I trouble you to help me with some of the routine divinations, please? This isn't my forte. Are you sure about this? Yes, in fact, only outsiders like you are suitable. You just need to start up at the base terminal, that's all. Don't worry about it. I'd never let you do it for nothing. You go with Huixing to the Matrix of Prescience. Oh, this was the lines, I remember. I remember. Is this not literally just... Okay, that's the easiest thing I've ever seen in my life. Who's the current banner? I think it's reruns at the moment. I don't know off the top of my head. Good job. Here's the reward for you. Also, I need to keep making more routine divinations. If you don't mind, perhaps you could find the time to help out some more. What about that craftsman? Your help is more than sufficient. The job is a piece of cake, but it's paid. I don't think you'd want to miss out on that, right?
Seek, and
wait, so you can just keep...
Prescience Ultima's calculations are regular.
You can just keep talking and getting new puzzles? Wonder how many they have. Okay, that's more complicated. That's certainly more complicated. Oh, wait, no, I see. There we go. Not too bad, not too bad. Don't check Fine On Dude's banner. His character is a spoiler. Okie doke. I mean, if they're going to be giving me a bunch of jade for doing these, then sure. I ain't complaining.
Perhaps there's more than one right answer.
Thank you for your hard work.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Was that it? It looks like that was it.
The matrix of Prescience Ultima's calculations
Oh, no.
are regular to...
The thing on the, Oh, come back later. Okay. The thing on the map disappeared, so I was like, are you done? But then I still had the thing, but yeah, no, it's done. Okay, so dreams, you were saying Qing Chui is in Exalting Sanctum near Sinwood Pavilion. Exalting Sanctum. Me trying to remember where Sinwood Pavilion is. Sinwood Pavilion. Oh, it's the name of an actual teleport point. I thought that was a shop name or something.
Haven of memories.
Right, Qing Chui. Where are you? Where are you?
Every moment is like a thorned rose.
Somewhere around here. There you are.
I'm guessing seeing you here probably means that your affairs on the Xianzhou are mostly complete.
I'm leaving the Loufu.
Is that it? I thought you were gonna stay for at least a little longer.
Oh, I turned off auto, didn't I?
Did Welt learn how to play Celestial Jade in the end? If he hasn't got the hang of it yet, tell him to come see me, and I'll show him the ropes. Oh, I haven't asked you yet. Are you interested in learning yourself?
Sure.
Aha! I thought so. Come back when you have time. I'll teach you. We're in agreement then. You can come back anytime and I'll teach you how to play.
Lovely. I really don't know why they didn't mark these on the map. Because if you didn't have a helpful person in your chat, such as Dreams, to let you know where people are, then it would take fucking ages to have to scour everywhere if you wanted to talk to everyone. Where we first met Bailu, was that not down here? Yes, there she is.
Hello!
I'm leaving the Loufu.
To start your next journey. That's great! I can't wait to escape the commission again. Oh, make sure you come visit. Next time you're here, we'll put my plan into action. I've got it all figured out.
I like her little laugh.
Head over to Arm Alley and pick out on the snacks there.
Better start planning that escape route then.
It's a deal. And don't forget to come see me if you get any headaches,
You just have to run around
fever,
searching
tendon
constantly.
pain, joint pain,
Fun.
anything. My treatment is on the house.
I do love free healthcare. That's why I live in the UK. Right, Sushang, Central Starskiff Haven, Starwatch Avenue. Central Starskiff Haven. Starwatcher Avenue. Of course, it's the last one I click.
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like a thorned rose.
Ah, there she is. Sup, girl?
Hi.
Are you listening to Mr. Jian's stories?
Sure am. Things have been in constant turmoil since I transferred to the Loufu. Now that I've got a little free time, I'm here to listen to some storytelling. Are you... Sorry, I've met so many people recently. You seem unfamiliar.
What?
Judging by your
What?
clothes,
You must be an Outworlder.
Oh, right. I forgot. All of our fucking sections with her, we were playing as Dan Hung. I forgot she's never met us. Oh, that's funny. Dan Hung told me all about you.
Is that so? Well, before you leave, I recommend listening to Mr. Xian's Legend of the High Cloud Quintet. Ever since I was a little kid, I've always wanted to be an epic hero. I never get tired of hearing about the quintet. I'm sure you'll love it.
I would, in fact, like to know about the quintet.
You should bring Dan Hung along next time. We can chat over some tea. Anyway, I'm getting off track. I won't take any more of your time. Good luck.
Cheers. Looks like we do have some things to read here. Travelogue on Xianzhou Star Skiff. Speaking of the first impressions of the Xianzhou Loufu, many people would first think of the star skiffs that flow endlessly at the Jade Gate like a huge school of fish or a flock of birds. Nah, an endless stream of flying vessels is nothing unusual. I've once witnessed the traffic jams of spaceships at Tannhauser's portal and the flying taxicabs in Punklord, but it was still quite a culture shock to witness these elegant skiffs gliding past the jade green eaves. In the Xianzhou language, they refer to any vehicle that can fly as a star skiff, much like how we call them spaceships. However, based on the research I've conducted thus far, the term star skiff has a more limited use case, where it specifically refers to those small passenger aircraft that have a streamlined design with a pointy end and are only for civilian usage within the Xianzhou's delves. In the standardized months since I arrived at Xianzhou, these star skiffs have shuttled me around to different delves. The ambassador accompanying me was a beautiful Foxian girl. God knows she might even be older than my grandmother. Then she gave me an encouraging smile and asked if I wanted to try my hand at piloting a star skiff. It's fairly simple, really. Here on the Loufu, it's natural for any young person around the age of 40 to know how to pilot one. I rubbed my bald head and simply smiled back as I turned down her offer. In my free time, I got to closely examine the design of these star skiffs, and I found out that their sterns were all equipped with a type of basic anti-gravity device that had the appearance of a jade piece. The ambassador informed me this was known as a jade wheel. It was quite intriguing that I could not spot any visible traces of the ship being pieced together. From the bottom to the deck and to the bow, the entire body of the vessel seemed to come in just one single piece. This kind of manufacturing technology piqued my curiosity, but I didn't get an answer until I got an invitation to visit the Stargazer Navalia 6 months later. It was there that I got to see the Starskiff assembly line. These ships weren't manufactured by some convoluted array of industrialized machinery. Rather, it was a series of petri dishes, or perhaps I should say they were more like pots for growing plants. These ships are made in a bionic assembly line that is more comparable to plant cultivation than it is to industrialized manufacturing. The ship's skeleton, hull, deck, and all other parts were all made from seeds grown in petri dishes, but which were eventually made into a star skiff as one. In terms of the advancement of spaceflight technology, I'm of the opinion that Interestral Peace Corporation's vessels are not inferior to these. Nevertheless, I can also see why the IPC's ships aren't more common in Xianzhou, judging from the perspective of demand and production speed. Hey, Lef. Yes, I do be streaming. We are doing the 1.3 main story, which seems like it is almost done if we're about to head back to the Express. So it'll just be a fairly short stream today because got a bunch of other things I need to do tonight, so that is fine by me that the 1.3 is like an hour and a half or something if I wasn't doing this extra stuff. Preamble. For 3 centuries, I've made a living as a storyteller, yet I have never written a book. I've only written some introductory articles on music and composed preludes for aspiring writers. However, I have been shunning from writing my own stories. This avoidance stems from my deep-rooted mistrust of words. Language, like a delicate butterfly, has existed since the birth of humankind thousands of billion years ago. Words, however, are merely desiccated specimens of language. They may initially appear beautiful, but upon closer examination they resemble more and more as lifeless corpses. Reluctant to extinguish the flame of my oral tales, I have refrained from the act of writing. Yet here I publish this book, not merely to preserve the tale, but to document a miraculous encounter. One evening I was weaving stories at the Sleepless Earl as usual. I can no longer recall which story I was telling. All I remember is that as soon as the chapter drew to a close, an outworlder in the crowd stood up and applauded vigorously. It was a woman wearing a large, broad-brimmed hat. The hat was pushed down low over her head, casting a shadow over the upper half of her face. All I could see was a joyous smile on the corner of her lips. Her sudden action startled the other audience members, and they all turned to look at her. However, undeterred by their attention, she walked towards me and said, "Mr. Xian, I've long been an ardent admirer of your work." Not knowing her intentions, I responded cautiously, It seems this is the first time you've graced my performance." "Indeed, indeed." The woman lowered her head as if feeling a tinge of remorse. "How could I have only managed to come and listen to your storytelling for the first time today? If not for my companion's reminders, I fear I would have remained oblivious to your brilliance forever. Please accept this gift as a show of my sincerest apologies." Before I could express my gratitude for her bizarre praise, she was raising her right hand. It was only then that I noticed she was holding a cage covered by a white cloth. "You possess a remarkable talent for transforming history into legend." She placed the cage on the table in front of me, paying no heed to my refusals. "Enhanced by the power of this parrot, your performances will become even more miraculous." And with that, she turned and was about to leave, and I had no choice but to try and stop her. "My lady, this gift is far too valuable. I don't deserve it." "No, you've done so much already." She stopped in her tracks, turned back towards me, and showed the glazed color of her eyes underneath her hat. "Your stories can infuse color and vitality into this dry and dusty history." It took me weeks to figure out this parrot's temperament, during which I almost starved it to death, narrowly avoiding wasting that lady's good wishes. The parrot seemed to have a fondness for me alone. When seeing anyone else, it would enter a shocked state, going as stiff as a board. I had to cover its cage with a cloth to avoid it being scared to death by other people. However, I had to bring it outside with me. It would become equally disturbed if it were left in the house alone for too long. Terror, shock, freezing up, the whole routine. Thus, I had to carry this cage covered in a white cloth wherever I went. The Sleepless Earl, Spices Supreme, and the market. I even had to carry it during business discussions with the esteemed Mellow Golden Mare higher-ups, like some form of performance art. Just as I was beginning to think it was all some elaborate prank the lady was pulling on me, the parrot finally revealed its extraordinary side. Firstly, I discovered that the parrot possessed an exceptional memory. As long as it listened once to the stories I said, it would be able to recite them. While animals capable of speech are rare in this era, I have still encountered my fair share of such wonders. Being a parrot, even if it had swiftly learned to copy the human language, it would still be limited by its instincts as a parrot. However, I soon realized that the parrot was not merely recounting my performances. Initially, it diligently recited them, but then it began to reinterpret them, even taking the liberty to alter certain plot elements. I must admit, its modifications were remarkably effective, enhancing the original narratives and infusing them with greater believability. As time went on, it started telling stories that I had never told. Some, I suspect, it overheard while accompanying me on the streets, while others remained a mystery, their origins unknown to me. Dear reader, you may be inclined to believe that the parrot possesses exceptional intelligence. However, I, for one, fail to perceive any qualities within it that would make it a skilled storyteller. It refused to take flight and remained silent unless in a cheerful mood. When it felt happy, it would chatter away endlessly with stories, yet retreated into its cage and sulked when its mood turned sour. Once it perched on my desk and waddled into my hand like a goose, affectionately nuzzling against it. Just as I delighted in its cuteness, cradling the plump bird in my palm, it left a warm deposit of bird poo in my hand and flew off once more. Oh no. Such a simple-minded creature could never comprehend the intricacies of a complex story. I surmise that its behavior remains confined within the realm of parrot instincts. As we all know, parrots mindlessly repeat human words without grasping their meaning. It's just that after thousands of years of evolution, perhaps they have refined their ability to mimic human speech, and eventually they became able to tell stories on their own. However, does a lappet moth realize that its mimicry is indistinguishable from a dried tree branch? I speculate that my beloved parrot remained unaware of the true significance behind the stories it shared. Perhaps it didn't even realize that it was narrating tales. After much contemplation, I decided to transcribe the tales it shared with me and share them with others. For months, I attentively listened to its stories, meticulously recording the most captivating ones. Once the work was complete, I held the manuscript in my hands and posed a question to my parrot. What name would you suggest for this book? It hopped onto the manuscript, gazing at me with a perplexed expression, but then it straightened the feathers on its neck and chirped leisurely, "With plume like phoenix's feathers it soars, its beak sings melodies from heavenly shores. When quill rests, no chirping bird in sight, such are these otherworldly delights." Pretty long one. Aurum Valley. I don't know what that is. Oh, Aurum Alley. That's the other place, right? I think that's an event or something. I haven't been doing the events in Star Rail as I go through. I could, but I'm really enjoying the story. Is that another book? So, oh no, it's not an actual readable. So it would delay doing the story if I was doing all the events as I went through. The Star Taro bubble tea tastes horrible. Okay, that's probably a skip. I don't care about people reviewing bubble tea. I'm good. I'm good on that one. Right. Yukong is in front of the Palace of Astrum. That would be just up here, right? Thanks again for these dreams.
From inside the pilot house came the general's battle cry.
There she is. Mummy herself.
Are you off then?
I'm leaving the
The
Loufu.
Xianzhou Loufu is all the richer for your brief time with us. I offer blessings on behalf of the Skyfaring Commission on the eve of your departure. If you require resupplying during your journey, you can always count on us.
Appreciate it. Okay, that was a very short one. I mean, they're all fairly short, but... Master Gongshu is at the Artisanship Commission Arcane Moorage. Wrong button. Artisanship Commission. Ooh, that's a lot of ones. Arcane Moorage. Which one is that? That one. Oh. Ching Shui's here as well. Heard you've got some problems you'd like to oh, wait. Is this a fucking side quest? God damn it. It's not voiced, so this isn't actually what I'm here for. Fuck. There's not so much a problem for me as it is for this guy. Since Master Qingji is here now, maybe he can talk about it himself. I'm just a young apprentice who cannot graduate, so I'm not qualified yet to lead any team. Please don't call me Master. I'm just saying it for convenience's sake. Don't worry about it, Qingji. I remember you. You're the great hero Master Gongshu mentioned. He said you helped him fight off all the monsters in the commission. I really envy you. I can't do anything. I'm just a piece of trash, wasting my days away at the Artisanship Commission. Every time I come across something dangerous, I flee in fear. I'm such a chicken. I've got no sense of artisanship. Why are you so self-pitying? It's not sudden at all. I've been depressed ever since I found out I lost my master's manuscript. The manuscript is my master's legacy work of his lifetime, and it's the only copy in the whole cosmos. Does that mean Master Gongshu is dead? Miss, please get a hold of yourself. The one who passed away is Master Ryan, craftsman who used to be my mentor when I first joined the Artisanship Commission. Not my current teacher, Master Gongshu. My master's manuscript should have gone down in Xianzhou's history, but I was too busy saving my own skin and didn't take it out with me. I really am utterly useless. Okay, let's just skip straight to this one because this is just some side quest. Just find that manuscript and you'll be fine, right? But the Artisanship Commission is filled with uncontrollable ingenia and abominations awakened by the Ambrosial Arbor. I dare not. Is this why you've invited me over, Qing Shui? I didn't expect things to turn out like this. Don't mind me right now. No, just help Qingji find the manuscript. Miss Qing Shui, are we pushing it too far? Just let the right people handle things. Besides, it's too dangerous for you to go back alone. I'm out. Ask someone else to help. Hey, let's talk this out instead of throwing in the towel, okay? Not unless you come with me. Miss Qing Shui, I'm begging you. Well, so much for my lazy day plans. Anyways, got any leads on the manuscript? Those manuscript thingies all seem identical to me. After Master Ryan passed, his manuscripts were packed away by the Artisanship Commission. It should be placed in the Sapientia Academy. My master's dream was to create a starskiff that nobody's ever seen before. There should be words like starskiff designs, keel structure, starskiff engine on the manuscript. That's enough for us. If you keep using more of these fancy words, we ain't gonna understand anything. Let's head out. Okay, this is a teacher and a friend side quest. But where is Gongshu? None of you are Gongshu. Me trying to remember what Gongshu looks like. Are you Gongshu? You are Gongshu.
The Artisanship Commission has come through hell and high water since the incident.
Oh, don't apologize, Dreams. No, you were correct. He is here.
Years. Our labor filled with blood and sweat and tears.
I'm leaving the Loufu.
For a youngster to deliver a farewell to an old man like me is a rare occurrence in this day and age. I've taken on many a short-life apprentice. After leaving the Loufu, they never return. Time, not distance, is the true separator of souls.
True.
The lingering sound of bygone music plays, though groweth fainter with the parting ways.
You sound touched, Master Gongshu.
Life is full of farewells, and I've seen more than most. But farewell it is. I shall not sing for you on your way out. I fear the sound would break my heartstrings.
Aww. Have we got that one down there? Yes, we've done... No, we haven't. I thought I saw the blue thing lit up and I was like, we've done it. No, we haven't done it. What do we got? We've got inner and middle. We've got middle and outer. And we've got inner and outer. Okay, so all potential combinations are there. It is not one of the easy ones. There we go. Nice. Gimme, gimme, gimme the jades.
Perhaps there's more than one right answer. Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Right. There's not a second one around here. These things often come in twos, but it looks like not for this one. So, next up we have the blind little girl we helped in the Dan Shu quest. Exalted Sanctum, Sinward Pavilion. Gonna really struggle to remember what the blind girl looked like. Oh, unless... Was it...
Every touch, every moment.
Was it her?
Like a thorned rose.
Is that you, big sister?
It is her.
I knew it was you by the sound of your footsteps.
It's me. I'm planning on leaving the Loufu.
You're leaving? Thank you for helping me. And thanks to Don Shu, too. I should be taller the next time you're back, so I won't be such a burden on everyone.
Yeah, I'll be sure to pass on your thanks to Dan Shu. Don't worry about it. Don't ask anyone. Is she okay?
Friends are worried about her. We haven't heard from her since the last time she delivered the medicine.
She's on sabbatical studying medicinal pellets, or she's dead. Oh fuck. Should I tell the actual kid that Dan Shu is dead, or is this a situation where a white lie is probably the better outcome? Cause I don't know if the kid is ready to handle that. I don't know if the kid is ready to learn about death. You don't think I should dream? Should we say she's on sabbatical?
Oh, I understand. Making pellets must be very hard work.
Yeah, she's going to be making pellets for the rest of her life.
When I grow up, I want to be a great alchemist like Dan Shu, making medicine and helping the incomplete ones. Well, bye-bye, big sister. Have a safe journey.
Thank you. And there we go. That is all of the optional ones done. After talking to the girl, should be done with the mean kids that were bullying her. Should also be on the same map just for satisfaction. Ooh. Whereabouts? Any around here? Are they named kids? I assume they're probably not at the table, are they? Maybe down nearer to where we actually met her originally? Pew-doo-pew. I think we met her over there somewhere, right? Not you. I am struggling to remember. Oh wait, is it these three? Even till their deaths, those poor Galaxy Rangers had no idea this person was actually the incarnation of Nanook the Destruction. I'm thinking this isn't what I was looking for. Our story ends here. Nameless one, are you here to listen to a story too? You know me? Do I know you? A relic of the stars, a fragment of language, a scattered branch of fate, the lone piece of punctuation in a poem. Yes, I know you. I didn't think you'd be surprised. Are you talking to it? Hearing you chat with the bird, Yinshu pops out from behind the counter and runs over to you. How can you talk with it? Am I not supposed to? Sorry, I just got a little freaked out there. Don't worry, you haven't done anything wrong. At least you probably haven't done anything wrong. Mr. Jian has had this bird here for days now, but this is the first time I'm hearing it actually talk with a human. I heard it telling some children a story. They call this guy Yaoshi, and it actually does tell stories, but it's never engaged in a dialogue with people before. It's so afraid of strangers that at first it wouldn't let Mr. Jian out of its sight. Is this the fucking parrot that we just read about? As soon as he strayed off, it starts screeching. For the last few days, it's slowly grown accustomed to life as a living door sign for the spare time bookshop. But I still can't lift the cloth on its cage for fear of it shrieking like a vengeful ghost. Now, when people are around, it just goes about telling stories to itself. But when there's nobody around, it eats, sleeps, and excretes just like a normal bird. Eat, sleep, excrete, repeat. But that kind of back and forth conversational dialogue that I saw just then, that's the first time I've ever seen that. Yaoshi, were you just talking with Miss Leffy? Yaoshi, how long have I taken care of you now? Come on, say something. Ah, this stupid bird, so frustrating. Leffy, would you like me to tell you a story? It really does talk to you. Do you understand bird language, or is there something special about you that has this bird giving you special treatment? Leffy, let me tell you a story. Is this going to be I can say something came up. Maybe this is something I should leave for another time. Off you go and do that then. I'll try and continue to get it to talk. I can't believe this bird refuses to talk. If it's giving me an out, I feel like that's because it's going to be a long thing. So we'll do that some other time. Right, where are the bullies then?
Do you know how to fix a star skin?
Are you one of the bullies? No. I'm not seeing them.
I'm so sad.
Okay, that's just the usual. The bullying mushroom. Ah! Here we go.
What do we do now? We don't really have to turn over a new leaf, do we?
Oh, Auto.
No way! We pretend to obey the grown-ups, then get back to business as soon as we get the chance.
Oh, that's an endgame thing? No,
hey, what are you
that
looking
we were just
at?
talking
this
about?
This is our conversation, okay? Why does this Outworlder seem so familiar to me?
Hey, boss! I recognize her! She's the one who messed with us last time!
I'm about to do it again.
Ugh, I remember now. Last time we dealt with this one, we got into big trouble.
Go on, try
it's
something.
You're the one who betrayed us,
Betrayed you? Never on your side,
We've
mate.
been ordered to change our name from the Loufu Trio to the Loufu Study Club.
Lol, Lamau.
So embarrassing. Now no one's gonna respect us anymore.
Cry about it.
So tell us, how much compensation are you gonna give?
None. I'm off.
Huh. Trying to flee?
Boss, let's just forget about it. Let this bad omen off the Loufu so we can get on with business.
Just go then. What's it got to do with us? You think we're friends or something? You want to say goodbye to us?
Dan Shu asked me to bring you a message.
Dan Shu?
Did she?
Who's Dan Shu?
She's the leader of the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. The one everyone was talking about.
Sanctus Medicus? What do you want with me?
You want us to join you or something?
Stay away from Zhao Yu, you hear? Otherwise...
You guys must think you're pretty tough. Bullying kids like us out in the open.
Have us arrested then.
Time to throw in the towel, boss. They're playing for real. If you want to start a fight with the Disciples, I'm out.
I guess you're right. These guys mean business. My mom said they eat 3 or 4 kids for breakfast.
True.
Yeah. Hey, you! We promise not to bully Xiao Yu again. If you promise not to mess with us.
And don't bully any other kids either.
Okay. We promise. But you have to keep your word too.
Nice. All right, that's everyone then. Back to Ye Olden Express. Let me just remove that because I'm always scared that it's gonna... Wait, did that just delete the main quest? Wait, I removed your occupied status because it's usually trying to suck me into a fucking set of side cutscenes, but that removed the main quest. What? That's not how that usually works. Okay, that's fine.
There's a dreamlike quality to watching these star skiffs depart through the Jade Gate. How long will these ships sail? And which stars are they traveling to?
From a universal perspective, there is little difference between the lives of long and short-lived species. The transcendence that the Xianzhou pursues is nothing compared to the enduring majesty of the stars. And the grief felt here is no different from our own.
Yo. Didn't know you were a poet, Mr. Yang.
Yeah, you're back. Himiko and I were just discussing our journey. This little excursion has reached its conclusion. All things must come to an end. Still, some endings spark a new beginning.
Next time, I think I should be the one trailblazing with you guys. Welt can stay on the Express.
Since when did the work roster just change like that?
What's our next stop?
Penacony. Do you remember? Before Kafka's proposal, that was our original destination.
I think I need a reminder.
The Express's records show that Penacony was a prison planet used by the IPC to exile criminals. At least, it was at the time of recording. However, following a Stellaron burst, the planet fell into the arms of Xipe. They say it's been transformed into a prosperous and ethereal realm.
In the arms of sheep.
The family is throwing a banquet there, and they sent invitations out to the Express.
The family.
I was curious about the state of the planet, so I accepted. When the conductor is ready, we can set off for the next stop.
Meanwhile, in the shackling prison. Ooh. We never got to say goodbye to Larcher, did we?
Either jailers or prisoners. Which are you?
Neither. I'm merely a lost traveler.
You don't seem very lost.
What a spectacle. The Stellaron, the Ambrosial Arbor, the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus, the Lord Ravager. A series of threats that almost succeeded in diverting attention away from the crucial question. They who brought the Stellaron onto the Xianzhou, what was their motive?
Oh, Larcher brought it on?
Will you surrender, or do you require encouragement? Abomination of Yaoshi.
General, my power does indeed stem from the abundance.
He's an abomination of Yaoshi?
We are both enemies of Yaoshi.
Oh?
That's right,
Oh, does he know
Stay out of
Jingliu's
our
still
way.
alive?
The revival of the Arbor is an omen. It's time for the Xianzhou to choose its next path.
Because obviously that
The
animation
Rainbow
showed
Author,
him
the
seemingly
Plague's
killing her. So does he
author,
know?
The Ruin Author.
Is this him finding out?
This is a chess game between eons. If you don't stand with the winners, you stand to lose. And this time, we will put the abundance in their grave.
Oh shit! We will put the abundance in their grave. Hey, Jing Yuan became a visitor. That was cool. The Sound and the Fury. Long day's journey into night. Interesting, interesting. So is that Long day's journey into night, is this going into 2.0? I think it is, right? But we've only just completed 1.3, so we still have, yeah, these Trailblaze Continuance. This is the next one. Jolted Awake from a Winter Dream. That is 1.4. And then Finest Jewel under Pristine Blue. Do I know what that one is? Is that 1.5? I guess it's probably 1.4, 1.5, 1.6. But yeah, so this is it lets you skip all these patches, but they did still have story in them, so we'll do those before we do 2.0. Maybe launch a saver, no one knows. Interesting. Yeah, that was cool though. It was definitely on the short side, but yeah, no, it was nice to have a funeral, a send off for Tingyun and everything. What's this? Eye of the Cosmos. Heron Express needs an expert Cycrane controller. I'm good. They can find someone else. What achievement did we get? Farewell, Xianzhou Loufu. Participate in the soul soothing ceremony and form an alliance with the Xianzhou. Yeah, gotta remember we've got that Jade Abacus. So when things seem bleak at some point in the future, we will be able to summon them in to help. And that will presumably be a pretty good turning point. Right. That was all I was planning to do for today, because I do have other bits I need to get on with tonight. So, yes, even though it's a short stream, I was just like, well, I'd rather do something than nothing for the stream. Especially as I think there's more people here, so I will just show once again what I showed at the start of the stream, which is that we have just been informed that next week is going to be the hottest day in UK history. Yay! Fantastic stuff. So yeah, apparently next week we're gonna get the hottest day in UK history. So like we just had the heat wave last week, and next week we're gonna have another insane heat wave apparently. So that means once again I won't be able to stream next week if this does come to pass. So yeah, I want to do my normal streams this week, because that's going to be another fucking block that I just can't do. So that's rough, but hey, we've still got 3 more this week, because yeah, we got Thursday, we got Saturday, got Sunday. There shouldn't be anything that prevents us from doing those ones. Looks like a Canadian summer. War Dance was after Penacony. Ah, okay. I just realized I had one of those things where the chat was not updating, and now it's updated all at once. So I've missed a few things. Ah, yeah, okay. Sorry, Dreams. It was the kids should be mean kid, arrogant kid, hateful kid. That was one of the things that it just didn't update randomly. I don't know why I wonder if there's a fix for YouTube chat doing that. It's like, it feels like every other stream it will just randomly freeze up at some point and I won't get any messages for like half an hour, and then a whole bunch will come in at once. Yeah, I don't have 2 teams yet. Yeah, Carl, yeah, if you had to do all that research to figure out where everyone was on your own, then that would be a lot. So I'm glad, I'm very grateful to you for just telling me where to go. Guess who's back? Back again. Yeah, that was cool. Can I do events on other streams? I mean, I can. It just if I'm doing events, then it's delaying the story, obviously. Which I did during my Wuthering Waves playthrough. I did do events as I was going through, but I definitely greatly preferred the story streams to streams doing the events, which have barely any story in them. And like, I'm here primarily for story, so I don't know. I just prefer doing the story stuff. Some events are tied to story, right? You can see the quest timeline to see when you should do which quest first. Oh yeah, that's the thing in the bottom left, isn't it? Right, yeah, Penacony, Sound and the Fury. And then these... although here it's saying... because this is the one we just did, right? And then it's saying Finest Jewel under Pristine Blue is an offshoot from here before Penacony. But you guys were saying that comes after Penacony? No, it's before? Did I misread? I thought someone said that was after. Oh, was that you, Nib? Or was that something else? I'll just have a look at the wiki to see which bits came out when. I just don't know the names of them. Oh, okay, yeah, no, this timeline is not actually showing things in order. Because I know this is 1.4, Jolted Awake from a Winter Dream, because I just set up the stream for that. Scheduled it on YouTube. So this is 1.4, but it's saying, I guess it takes place in Eurilo, so that's why it's here. But it's not like an actual timeline, because this happens after we go to the Senjo Loufu and do all of this. But it's placed back here, just because of its connection to Eurilo, I guess. But that means it's not a particularly useful timeline. Herta Space Station mission? Crown of Mundane and Divine. Is that another continuance one? I'm not sure. I haven't looked past 1.4 in terms of what we're doing. So, Jolted Awake from a Winter Dream is Saturday's stream. They're all scheduled on the YouTube live tab. So we got March and Darn's companion missions that we're going to be doing on Thursday, that released with 1.3. And then Saturday, 1.4 story, and Sunday, the companion mission that's released with 1.4, which I think is Jingliu's, and then whatever else we will do in that stream, because there's only one companion mission I think that released it with 1.4, so we'll have some time to do some other bits. So maybe we can do some event or something then. But yeah, generally, I mean, if they're tied to the story, then maybe, but I guess it depends. But yeah, maybe we'll do that, because we're gonna, yeah, because as I just showed, we're in for another fucking horrible heatwave week coming up. So that'll be another week of no fucking streams, which I don't want to do, but like, it's just, I can't stream when it's that hot. I literally am dying. So I guess maybe when we come back from that break, we could do some event bits or something before we move on to 2.0 or something like that. We will see. We will see. But anyway, that is it for today. Cheeky 2-hour stream. Got 1.3 wrapped up in the bag. And yeah, we got some companion missions with our friends on Thursday. So very much looking forward to that. And yeah, hope you are as well. Thanks for coming out for this one. And I will see you soon.